exactly. I got this right here. I can't get rid of.
I've had 4 kids. I've got that.
Well, I mean, you've had 4 kids and you look amazing. So,
listen, I didn't start getting the definition until I started my journey in May of 2021. And my pictures that I took in January 2022 when I started with the app, I had no definitions. I had no abs at all. My leg, I don't have any of that, but I do now. So
you look amazing, girl.
Oh, thank you. I did all that, for how many months before that even started happening?
Yeah, and it's true.
Yeah, I think I'm almost on my 4th month with the program, so and I'm definitely like starting to get used to it, and it's been amazing. Can't believe how amazing it is. But you still like, even though you feel amazing, you're like, there's still like these things that I want to work on and change.
Yeah. I know.
My suggestion is every time you feel that way, go back and look at your first picture.
That's so true.
That is very true.
Okay, we ready?
That is very true.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to do this. We got to do this. I got PJ Masks on for my kids, so.
95.
Okay, so what we're doing today, we are doing, and I want you guys to start warming up with a low weight, because remember, we're going to build. The 2 strength days that I build in a week, they are meant to go heavy. For anybody trying to tone up, and like this is meant for progressive overload, less reps, more weight. This is what we need you guys practicing. So we are doing the bottom half today. So what we're gonna do, and I know I say bottom half like legs, you're still working out your core. So whether, like, don't think this is a waste. You still have to use your core, your abdominals, all of that. For anything you do, you have to use your core. Core is going to be the one thing that we use in every lift, everything. So we're doing 3 lifts today. We're going to do deadlifts. We're doing 5 deadlifts. We're doing 5 front squats, and then we're going to do those hip thrusts. I don't think we've done hip thrusts with a barbell yet. And they're kind of weird. They're kind of hard. Here, let me spotlight myself just so you guys can see me. They're very weird if you guys are using a barbell. So you kind of have to find like where it's going to hold. And if you guys have, I don't know, say you guys, stuff hurts here, you guys can use a towel. You can use whatever you need, like cushion. If you guys don't want the barbell digging, like, I don't know how heavy you guys are going to go, but some people, they pad it so they can put the barbell on you. But the 3 lifts, the deadlifts, remember, the barbell's going to start at our shins. And if you guys have no weights on it, it's going to be at the floor. It's going to be at your feet. So you don't want to start at your feet. That's where, like, a lot of people start with their rolled shoulders. So think about, let me show you guys. Think about pulling those shoulders back. So shoulders are back. It's on your shins. Your hamstrings are loaded. So we got to think about those hamstrings loaded. So we're not down here like this. We're not like this where we would stand up. We're like this. Hamstrings loaded. Shoulders are in front of the barbell. And we're going to stand up. So 1, 2. Notice my back never like goes like that. So you're pulling those shoulders back and your back is always nice and tight. So we're doing 5 of those. 5 front squats. So 5, 1, 2. So good form. You guys get the point of the front squats. And then we're gonna come into those hip thrusts. The hip thrusts, you guys are gonna do a burnout set. It's gonna hurt, so you're probably not gonna be able to do a ton, meaning it's gonna be painful. Like, it burns your glutes real fast. So I'm gonna sit on something, but these are really awkward, you guys, not gonna lie. So if you have to use a dumbbell, that's totally fine. But you wanna place the barbell where it's like, even on your hips, your feet are planted in front of you guys. Your feet have to be planted because you're driving through your shoulders and your heels on this. And you gotta go slow because the barbell, nothing is balancing it except my pelvis. That's it. So you're gonna come up, squeeze those. Oh my God. I thought this was gonna slip out from behind me. Make sure your guys' bench, I'm gonna put mine against the wall, is planted. You guys, or you're gonna get way more of a workout than you ever thought, trying to keep the bench stable. But you're gonna drive through your shoulders and you're driving through your heels on these hip thrusters, hip thrust. So, if you guys can hold the barbell with your hands, you guys can actually do that. It's hard though. So I'll show you guys again what it looks like. Okay. Do you guys do these a lot at F45 or wherever you guys go, Orange Theory?
I mean, we don't have those big bells, big bars.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah. No, if we do this, we put like a plate on our side.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you're gonna roll it up. Okay. Oh, much better. So you're going to, it's gonna be hard, you guys. You have to make sure it's balanced. Okay. And you're gonna drive through your heels and back down. So it's gonna feel weird. You might need a towel to be under it where it's on your pelvis, so you're not like you might end up with bruises. It's part of the process, I promise. Is there any questions about that movement? If you can't do it with this, you guys can use dumbbells. The dumbbells are gonna be way easier. You're just gonna put it on your lower stomach and you're gonna press, drive, and back down. So hip thrust will be the same. You just don't have to balance this humongous thing.
For the deadlift, I can just use 2, right?
Yes.
2 dumbbells?
Yes. Deadlifts.
Okay, so the room I'm in, I don't have anything at like your bench level. This actually behind me is my bed. So,
Oh, you can come off the ground too.
but if can I put my hands down to balance? Because I can't but this.
Yes. Wait, go to the side. Let me see your shoulders. Are your shoulders planted?
Well, my shoulders were, but I can't go. Well, here, actually.
Yeah, just turn to the side so I can just see. That is so funny that, hold on. Yes, like that. We're matching today, Brooke.
So my shoulders are like pushed here.
What's your shoulders on? Hold on, what is your back on?
My bed, but my shoulders are on my box spring.
Okay, so you don't want your shoulders on like something that's this way. You want them flat this way, because when you come up, your shoulders are actually, my shoulders aren't getting jammed like this. So you don't want to be in that position. I would come to the ground probably.
Okay.
So here's the deal. So what you're doing, does it make sense? How like, let me show you over here, like on my dryer. Okay, so this is what you're doing. And the problem with this is my like top half is having nowhere to open up. You want to open up your shoulders at the top and squeeze your glutes. So the reason you want it on something flat, like this, I don't know if you guys can even still see me. You want to be able to like open all the way your hips without being completely like restricted at the top. So I would do it from the ground if I were you, like this. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so I would come to the ground, which is totally fine. And I would do, you just lose a little bit of the range of motion part. You're not gonna go as far, but you can do it like that too. But if you guys are doing it on something, you wanna make sure you can put your shoulders on top. Yes, like that. Does that feel better?
Yes.
Perfect. Yep. Okay, how does everybody feel with this? Did you guys all try the hip thrust? Yeah.
I feel like I can squat less than I can hip thrust, and I can squat less than I can deadlift.
Okay, great question. So anytime we're doing like complex movements, we're doing a few movements together. And what are they called? What are these called? What's it called when you pair them all together? You're doing
Supersets?
no, not superset. Oh, well, I can't even think of it. I'll think of it in a minute. It's like JT. It's like one of the CrossFit workouts. I can't remember. Anytime you're doing it, you're gonna have a determining factor. We all have something. Like, I could deadlift way more than I could front squat. I could front squat way more than I can hip thrust. But the part holding me back is that hip thrust. So say you're using are you using that same barbell for all 3 movements?
Yes.
So ideally, that's what we would do. So say I wanted to do, okay, so say I did the math and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this workout at 145 pounds. Like I know I can front squat that. I would do the hip thrust at that, but guess what? You would do way less reps. My burnout set is not gonna be, so that's why I'm saying it's a burnout set, because I know I could probably get 1 or 2 or maybe 3 hip thrusts. It's not gonna be 20, but that's okay. So your front squat is gonna be like the one that kind of picks your weight. But if your deadlift and your front squat are way different than you guys can hip thrust, because this is our first time, it's okay to use a different weight for that this time. Like if you guys wanted to just grab a different dumbbell and use for the hip thrust and use your barbell for the other 2, that's totally fine. Because the part on the hip thrust that's the hardest is the balance. It's really hard, especially if you're not on something very stable and against something. It's really hard. So are there any questions with that? So we're gonna do 5 deadlifts, 5 front squats, and you're gonna do a burnout set for you of those hip thrusts. So if you get 2, that's okay. If you get 20, what?
How can we hold the dumbbell for squats like this?
Where are you at? Yep.
Okay. Can I wrap a band around my dumbbells for
Oh, yes.
for deadlifts? Because I think I definitely need heavier, but I don't have it right now. So.
Yes, use your resistance band. Yes. And that's a great way to always add extra resistance. You can actually add a lot of resistance with those bands. What band is that? Hold on. What band is that?
So I have these, but I don't have 2 of the same.
Oh, okay.
So this is a long one. So I tied it, and then I'm gonna like double it up.
You don't want to watch PJ Masks? It's just so weird because it's so wide. I'm used to seeing those ones skinnier.
Well, I don't know what this was for, but I was just gonna double it up.
What do you want to watch? You want to watch Whippy? Okay, let me go change the show and then we're going to get started. So widen your squat just a little bit. Widen your stance. Yes. Way better. Way freaking better, Brooke. Oh, Coach just said way better.
I didn't move it from my
Deadlift? So you'll want to reposition your feet from your deadlift to your squat. Yeah. Cope said way better. Say way better. Okay, get your weights all set up. I'm gonna go find Blippi, and then we're going to do the workout. Yep. Cooper, inside, Bubba.
Oh, I feel so weak. You'll get there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of the time too, so.
I just think back to there was a Saturday workout that Tara did, and she was doing handstand holds, and I remember attempting one, and I could not do it. And then she did at all. So, and then she did a strength where she did taught us you guys might have been on it, the the handstand push-ups.
Yeah.
Is that what? And it was insane how just in that time, how you gain strength, and you will totally see a difference.
I was just testing stuff. I feel like it needs to be a struggle to do those. I know I can deadlift more than I can squat. I don't know what I can do with any of it. But I was okay, so I've got 30 pounds on a 1.5 pound bar, and I know that's going to be a struggle for the squats.
Wait, your barbell's 1.5 pounds?
Yeah, the bar itself. It's.
Let me see this.
So there's 2 little bars that screw in that are 1/2 pound each, and then the center part is pounds.
So you're doing 60 pounds today? 61 or 62 pounds?
I'm doing 10, 20, 32.
So 32 pounds total?
For my squats. Yeah.
Oh, you can front squat that. No, you can front squat that 100%. You can do that 5 times. You're think about how much your baby weighs that you used the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
getting it up is going to be the hard part for you, that form. So how are you planning to get it up?
So with this,
Hold on. We can't see. Hold on. Tilt your camera up. You're good. Yeah, you're even like curling it up. Okay, so here's the deal. Oh, so does the barbell not twist? Does the barbell not like do this? So most, like a barbell should twist, like you can turn it without the sides turning. Can you do that on that?
I turn it the waist up. I can turn it independently from the waist.
So wait, if you turn it, oh, okay, so don't do, so to clean it up, you don't curl it up. Clean it back up again. Let me see what you just did. Okay. Okay, no.
I couldn't do the weights before because I didn't have the weight.
What? Okay, go get Colton. Go get Colton. Okay, so what you're gonna do, so up here, you're gonna think about,
Oh, you're not highlighting it, just you.
don't just curl it up like this. That's really hard as you get heavier. Think about coming back to that hang position and getting up and under it. And then reposition yourself for the squat. And then do your front squats. High elbows.
I'm sorry, can you show me that clay pole?
Yep. So from here, so right now you're standing up. Come to that high hang. Come down. Yep, my shoulders are in front of the bar. And then I'm dropping under it. Fast elbows. Yeah, like that.
Oh, better.
So much better. Drop under it and fast elbows.
Mommy.
Because you're, oh, way better. Way better. Way better. Here, why don't you sit right here for a few minutes? I can't keep coming in there and changing the movie. Go get Colton. Go get Colton. Colton will change it. Did that feel better?
Yes.
Okay, let's get started, you guys. I don't know how people work out with kids at home. This is craziness. He's already.
I left my 2-year-old down and I told the rest of them, do not disturb me.
Yeah.
They've been in here twice so far, so.
Yep, this is bad. He's already spilled all his Fruit Loops on Zach's computer. He's drew all over his paperwork. I don't even care anymore. I'm like,
The good
okay.
thing with me is you always work out during the nap time, so it's perfect.
Twice isn't bad in 30 minutes. I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'm pretty impressed myself.
Go. What is
As soon as I said I was going to work out, they all tried to follow me, and I was like, not today.
Stay away. How many deadlifts are we doing?
I think 5.
5. Okay. Didn't she say 5 and 5 and then burn out of the thrusters?
Yeah, I think she
that
said
sounds-
5 and then 5 of the front squats.
Okay. That's what I thought.
How many rounds?
I don't know how many rounds. I didn't hear.
I bet 6.
Just until she says stop.
Pretty much.
Okay, I gave
How many
in.
rounds are we doing, Tara?
We're doing 5 rounds. So I want these to be heavy. These are meant to be heavy. The thrusts are going to be hard. Just know that those go slow and controlled. It's okay to like slow down, especially if you're using barbell. You have to like make sure it's even or you're going to be lopsided. So go slow and controlled on those and do what you can. So we're doing 5 rounds, 5, and then how many ever you guys can do. Burnout. Yeah. I finally gave in and I put Ryan on. I literally can't stand this like little Ryan review thing, but he loves it. I don't care anymore.
I do not like Ryan.
I can't
Oh my
stand
God.
Ryan. Can't stand
My
it.
husband hates the dad. He's so
Can't
mad.
stand it.
My kids used to watch it like a long time ago, and yeah.
Yep, it's like the stupidest show that is on. Or it's
And
not a show.
my
It's
husband had choice words for the dad. I'll tell you that.
okay, you guys, let's go. And I'm okay with you guys building weight. Build weight throughout this. That's okay. I'll probably throw some weights on. That's okay. So let's go when you guys are ready. So 5 deadlifts. So the deadlift should feel easy. Just know that. Now clean it up. 5 front squats. High elbows. Make sure you guys have high elbows when you're sitting back. Okay, now come back to those hip thrusts. Feet are sliding. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. Did anybody almost get a Charlie horse in their glute? I thought I was gonna get a Charlie horse.
I'm not gonna be able to walk tomorrow because I just did half of these this morning.
I feel like every single workout we ever do, Patrice, you've already done.
I know. If you look at my Instagram, you see me doing the squats because they filmed me today.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh, my quads hurt so bad right now. Okay, is that the YouTube mowing game? What does that mean? Mowing game? Nicole, what does that mean? Those look awesome. Come on, Krista, keep going. Wait, your dumbbell's in the wrong, oh no, it's good. Yep, nope. I saw your arms up here. That confused me. I thought you were like overhead squatting it.
I'm trying to hold it so it doesn't fall off.
Nope, that looks great. Keep going, come on. Mike, what? The YouTube mowing game? That's something? We haven't seen that one yet. A kid in
I
his
hate YouTube. That I don't know what the infatuation is with these kids watching other human families. I don't understand.
But us adults do it. We sit on here forever. And Zach's like, are you guys done? I'm like, these are like my friends, babe. Last
Yeah,
night,
but that's different. We know
It's because we're talking. It's not like we're just watching you.
it's different because we...
Yeah.
Mike calls me, are you watching your TV dad today?
Oh my gosh. I love how she said we know each other. It is funny though when you see someone in this group, like it is actually like you know them. It's like weird because it does feel like you actually...
My son feels like he knows you. We saw somebody that looked just like you at the store the other day. He was like, Mom, it's Tara. Where's Kobe?
Oh, that's the cutest thing.
I was dying.
Actually, it's funny because if my son's around when Tara's talking, oh, is it Tara?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he just knows your voice.
Yep.
Well, when we have our meetups, it is weird because it's like, wait, I already know you. So it's not like the awkward hug. Like when Chelsea got here, it wasn't awkward. When she got here for the first time, it was like, do I hug her like we're first meeting? Like, nice to meet you. I don't know.
Who was that, Chelsea?
Yeah, she and I first met for the first time ever. It was probably in March.
When she came to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I asked her, I go, I'm a hugger. Are you and Tara huggers?
She's not a hugger. She's not a hugger.
You said take a hug, but Marissa is not a hugger.
No, Marissa's not a hugger. Lynn is not a hugger. Chelsea's not a hugger. They are all like, they're all actually like introverts. Like if you hung out with...
I'm such a hugger.
Me too.
Me too. I said Chelsea no, but she's like, yeah, I'll accept a hug.
Yeah, Chelsea's very quiet. Chelsea's actually... Is she on here? No. Okay, so we can talk about her. She's so quiet, you guys. She's so quiet. Like it actually like shocks you how quiet she is. Lynn I already knew was quiet.
Have name tags at the retreat that says hugger or not hugger.
Listen, Tara, bring me to the retreat. I'll be all the hugs you want. I am a hugger.
I am too. I'm a hugger. I love making it feel awkward for other people, so it's great. And none of them know how to handle it.
My best friend is not a hugger, and I force hugs on her like once every couple months. I'm like, no, it's me though, so I can hug you. And she's like, okay.
You know how you have those friends that are like more
hugs all the time.
more personable on the phone than in person? Like that's how like Lynn is so on the phone, she's so personable and funny and goofy, but then in person, it's so funny because she's not, it's just so funny. They're all All of them. And
I think I hugged all of you goodbye when I left for
Good.
North Carolina. Now I feel bad.
Oh, no, they'll hug. Okay, go. When you guys are ready. Yeah, they'll hug. You just have to force it. You have to force the hug.
I won't give an option. I'll just run towards them with my arms open.
Right? Don't bend your arms, Brooke. Make sure during this, our arms are locked out the whole time. Sorry, the first one you kind of like bent a little bit.
Yeah. I was trying to counteract my hyper extension.
I saw that. Good. Woo! Sit on those heels. 4. Okay. Okay, you guys. Let's do this.
This one's a burnout, right?
Yep. This hurts. I almost got a Charlie horse last time in my buttocks. Woo! This is great. I have a gynecology appointment after this. This is great. It's like perfect position. Oh my gosh. This hurts so bad.
Something wrong, or is it just that I have different muscle groups? My squats at this weight are harder than my pelvic thrust.
So your
Maybe
pelvic,
use your pelvic more.
yeah, so your quads, who just said that?
Me, Patrice.
So you said your squats are harder?
Oh, no. Brooke said that.
Oh,
My squats are harder than my pelvic thrusts.
okay, well your pelvic thrust, you're losing a lot of the range of motion doing it from the ground. That's a lot.
Okay.
If I was doing it from the ground, it would be way easier. So that's why, yeah. You're losing like half of the motion. So yeah, that's totally normal.
Okay.
Kate, this is your first time. I'm using 2 10-pound weights on a 30-pound metal barbell. Is that too much or too little? Where are you, Kate? Is your camera on? Kate.
My camera's not working currently, but I'm in my basement.
Oh, that's fine. So you're using 2 10-pound weights on a 30-pound barbell. So you have 55 pounds or 50 pounds, right? And that's totally fine. Does it feel good on your deadlifts, your squats? Like, you have good form and stuff? Kate? Because everybody's hard is going to be really different. Everybody's heavy is going to be different depending on how, like, what kind of shape you're in.
Muted herself again. I wonder if she's talking and we just can't hear her.
I know.
Oh, sorry. My phone keeps doing that. It keeps muting me.
Oh, it's okay. So you were probably talking. So yeah, hard is like a relative term. So what is this hard for you to do deadlifts and front squats with that weight, 50?
A little bit. I used to do weights probably like 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm just now getting back into it, and I just haven't done any workouts with the app yet, so I wasn't sure like how you all do it.
Oh, then that's totally fine. Then muscle, like, you'll probably go back to being strong in no time. 3 or 4 months isn't much time to take off. So yeah, if you could do it and you're getting good form and your front squats look good, like you want it to be hard. It shouldn't be easy.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult, but
yeah.
It's not like I can't do it at all difficult.
Okay, then I would stay there. I would
Okay.
definitely stay there. I'm probably actually going to increase. Yeah, so you don't want it to be too easy.
Okay, it's hard getting back to the swing things because I gained a lot of weight while I was like not doing it because my body was so used to doing it, and I stopped and I gained a ton of weight. So it's a lot different now.
No, are you in the app with us?
I am. You're actually my advisor.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, get back into it, the lifting thing. Yeah, if you enjoy lifting and you can, I would go hard. Like, for some reason, lifting is just a great way to, like, I don't know, it makes you feel better after, whether you need it or not. If you're a mom, whatever your story is, like, I feel like it's like that mental out for a lot of us. Where's my other 25? Okay, 40. Where are you from, Kate?
I'm from Indiana, Elizabeth, Indiana, very southern, almost in Kentucky.
Oh, awesome. So I think my dad and I are getting some horses down at Churchill this weekend, which is in Kentucky. But yeah, welcome to the group. It's a fun group. It's a really fun. So I'm glad you joined a workout with us. I hope you didn't actually get a MySpace. I'm so sorry about that. I felt bad for all the new people in the group that probably thought I was serious. I loved that, like, a lot of people were like, I'm not falling for this joke. And I'm like,
between on that, and I was like, I wonder if I can still log into my MySpace. I can't, by the way.
I can't either.
Apparently, my email.
I couldn't remember mine.
I made when I was 12. Yeah, no, not a thing.
Me either. I don't think a lot of us could. My favorite was the people that didn't know what MySpace was. They're like, what is a MySpace? I'm like, oh, yes.
Or the ones that asked, that's still around? That still has a pulse? That was cracking me up.
I was done. I finally had to say that it was, well, in my announcement last night, I said it was a joke, but I forgot to put it in the page. Okay, these glute bridges are getting hard. Or not, hip thrust. Okay. Okay. When you're ready. Oh God, that burns. Oh my gosh. Zach has so much pain. Last night I like Googled so long for him. What's it called? Like gluteal, it's his piriformis syndrome or whatever, but it's also called something else. And I'm calling the freaking doctor for him today. I was like, I'm getting him in. Last night he couldn't sleep. It was like 4:30. He was still awake, and I've never seen him in so much pain, but he's so stubborn. It's like he won't go to the doctor because he knows it's like, okay, then you get a referral to another doctor, and then you get another referral, and you wait, and you hope it gets approved, and I'm just calling the freaking orthopedic doctor today to see if they can get him in. The VA stuff is awful, so
Yes.
he's in so much pain, and I know I just... So I'm like, they have to be able to do a shot, like a steroid shot, or
Cortisone or something?
yes, the cortisone shots, or I saw that sometimes it's even like a surgery, like but he needs some relief. He's been in this kind of pain forever, but he's the one who goes to the doctor, and then he's sitting there. It makes me so mad, and he acts like it's not that bad. I'm like, Zach, no, I will video you at 2 a.m. almost like crying. I'm like, it makes me crazy every time. Like, what was it? Lynn and I were talking, and I forget. Oh, the dog, when he he had surgery after surgery, and one night he was in so much pain after the FHO surgery. It was the saddest thing ever. So I called the doctor, and they call back, and he's like, yeah, it's not that bad. I do think it's just like him in pain. He'll get through it. I'm like, Zach, no, I freaking called because he needs medication. He needs more medication or something. He's in so much pain. And Zach told the doctor he's fine. He'll get through it. I'm like, Zach, I've never seen the dog in so much
Why
pain.
are men such babies at home?
I don't know.
Like a doctor.
Like, I feel like I have to go with him.
I know.
Yeah, you might.
Just to say, like, no, the pain is so bad and nothing alleviates the pain. He was hanging upside down last night in our room. It was like 11 p.m. We have one of those, like, inversion machines or whatever. I thought he fell out of it. He was, like, so loud. I legit thought he fell out of it. And I look, and I don't think he had fallen out of it. He was just in so much pain. And I'm like...
His back?
No, it's like his piriformis. So it's like his butt. So last night I look outside, he's grilling steaks for us. He has one of those, what are those things called? That you like, okay, you guys, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Hold on, I'm going inside to get it because it was like one of those clamps that you guys would put like, you would hold down like a wood on another piece of wood and you would tighten it so they would like stay together.
Vice?
Oh, like a vice grip?
Vice grip. He had it squeezed on his butt. He had it back here, squeezed, and he was like doing like this kind of thing and like, and I'm like, what is he doing? And it was so bad. He like, I've never seen him in so much pain. So I'm calling the doctor.
That's awful.
And I'm gonna go in with him.
Did you say the chiropractor helped him, Tara?
No, it helped like for 5 seconds, and then But every day it's like, well, I think I just like might have like tweaked it yesterday. No, it's been like this for like 7 months. It's so bad.
What about physical therapy? Like, I'm sure he knows a lot of exercises that hypothetically could help with the area, but physical therapy almost like combines chiropractic with exercise. I had a really bad sciatic and sacroiliac pain. You might get out. No, you can get out. During my pregnancies, because of I've got a connective tissues disorder. And the chiropractor or the physical therapist was the only reason I could even walk, because my hip, my butt, and then like shooting down my legs pain.
He does the physical therapy. Like he's been in so many accidents between the Marine Corps, like the Mars, like he got in so many accidents, like, and then he got in that snowboarding accident that he like broke all of his like ribs and punctured his lungs, and he broke his tailbone. He broke everything in the snowboard accident, but then he broke his leg and shattered everything. But he got the new knee, like he had the stem cell stuff done. It's the side that he like shattered his leg. I think a nerve is being like, because he does the physical therapy. He's like so amazing with the physical. He's literally like a stretching guru.
I was just going to say dry needling too.
He needs dry. Mm-hmm.
Therapists can do dry needling.
Okay, so I was gonna call our orthopedic doctor in town. So we have a place called Bridger Orthopedic, and that's who I'm gonna call. And see if they can help him. Because
I was gonna say too, if you could find a chiropractor that does ART, it's active release technique, that might help a little bit too.
What is that?
It's just a little bit different. It's like a deeper. My brother does it. He's a chiropractor and he specializes in ART. And it's just like, it's like kind of like pushing on the pressure point and then manipulating as you're, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It might not. I mean, it sounds like it's just a chronic issue because of all of it. That's just a shame. It's like so frustrating, I'm sure.
It's so frustrating to me because then it's fine all day, but it's not till like 7 or 6 p.m. that it gets really bad. And I was like, let's just go to the ER. But they're only going to give you pain meds, so I don't want to do that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like
I would ask for an MRI of the area, because then they can see those nerves and see if anything's like pinched or damaged, like permanently, or what they could do for the nerves. Because my mom had some nerves that got pinched. She broke some bones in her lower back, and her nerves got pinched in those broken bones, and that she has permanent damage. So she had to have like a electro something box put in her back. But
a lot of times insurance companies won't do that until they do about a therapy.
I know. So that's why I'm fine with like, he just knows it's such a process to even get an MRI. It's like, you have to do this. And he's just a man and he's very stubborn. And I'm like, babe, we have to start. But our, the orthopedic, they'll actually do the MRI in there. When I went in for my first appointment for my ligaments in my leg, they did my MRI there. so I'm just taking them. Woo!
Here's my 2 cents on that, because I used to have a lot of pain. I've never been in an accident, but where I run a lot, that was like a major trouble spot for me. And so, if you guys are into baseball, you just take a baseball and you put it like at the pocket of your hip and up against the wall and just rub, like go back and forth and rub it. And I'm telling you, that was like the best thing for me.
So that's what he does usually. He just does that and the tens unit.
I was gonna say a tens unit too.
He does so it was the funniest thing last night, you guys. I look in the kitchen and he's getting steaks ready. His pants are down and he's putting the tens unit on himself. And he's literally standing in the kitchen with no pants, his pants at his like knees, putting the tens unit on. And I just started laughing. His underwear and everything were down. I was like, what are you doing? But he does that, and then he rolls on the ball, the lacrosse ball. He has bought in every mobility thing. Knows a man. He like, I'm just like, at some point you cannot fix it yourself. Like, it's just so bad. So.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to cut out early, but my friend is picking me up at 12:30 to go to a concert down in Chattanooga, so I gotta go.
You go, girl. Have fun, Brooke.
Have fun. Bye. Bye. What
Um,
was that, 4? Round 4 or 5? Was that 5?